Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, I'm taking you to the gorgeous island of Koh Samui, where we transformed a rugged, sloping site into a breathtaking tropical paradise with panoramic sea views. Now this one was a challenge, but you know us, we love a good challenge. So this project kicked off entirely online. The clients reached out to us via email and WhatsApp, sending pictures, messages, and ideas back and forth. They weren't totally sure on the style they wanted yet, but they did have a short list of plants they loved: Bismarck palms, fragrant jasmine, cloud trees, and dragon trees. And that, of course, is what we do best. So we spun up some design variations for them, incorporating the plants they wanted, and let them check out a few to see if they liked any. We got one settled within just a couple tries, so after we got the budget approved, we set a date to head out to Koh Samui. And we were all set. Or so we thought. Now, we knew from what the client told us that this project was up in the hills, but we didn't realize fully how steep the slope actually was. And when you're dealing with large trees, heavy materials, and over 2,500 square meters of grass to install, that is no small detail. And once we arrived, we saw that this was definitely steeper than your typical hillside site. So, not to be stopped, we quickly adjusted our logistics. We brought in some stronger trucks, a larger crane, and an extra determined mindset to get the job done. The site itself was quite wild, covered in thick weeds, grass, and rocky layers that we all needed to clear before we could even start laying the lawn. First up, we brought in a macro excavator to clear out all the unwanted growth, move the boulders, and smooth out the terrain. And when that was done, we trucked in cubic meters of sand to properly level everything. Meanwhile, the team got started on defining the garden layout, marking planting zones, pathways, and key feature areas. Now, just as we were finalizing the landscape plan, the clients decided they wanted an automatic sprinkler system, one that hadn't been in the original plan, but we highly recommended to them that they install one. With a garden of this size, even with a lot of rain, an irrigation system makes maintenance so much easier. We installed the Hunter X-Core sprinkler system, which is known for its reliability and smart features. For one, it's app-controlled, which means that the clients can adjust the watering schedules right from their phones. It also has rain sensors, so it doesn't waste water on rainy days. To support the system, we set up a dedicated water tank and carefully calculated the water flow to ensure consistent irrigation without interfering with household water usage. The sprinkler team worked in sync with the landscape crew, digging trenches and laying pipes while we installed the lawn and the plants, and so we kept everything on schedule even with the new addition of the sprinkler system. With so many natural boulders on site, we figured, why not put these to good use? We designed rock gardens around the planting areas and created a natural rock wall at the back of the garden, which is a perfect feature to admire from the house. The house terraces also got special treatment. We carefully placed cloud trees, bromeliads, black pebbles, and creeping vines all around. The vines will eventually grow up the walls, which adds a really nice natural touch. We also designed curving pathways with defined hedges, and we spaced out foliage trees all around, going for an environment that feels both structured and organic. The plant selection focused on hardy, easy-care trees and shrubs that would thrive in the island's climate. So here's what we planted. Ficus trees. Hundreds of them. These lined the concrete driveway, creating a lush green corridor as the clients approached their house. Bismarck palms. We positioned these giants all around the perimeter for their striking silver blue color and impressive size. Dragon trees. Planted these at the entrance for a sculptural, dramatic effect. Flame trees and Cassia fistula. These red flowering trees will add bursts of red and yellow once they mature. Although for transport, they had to be heavily trimmed, but don't worry, they'll bounce back beautifully. At the same time, the landscape team laid in the lawn and carefully watered everything to get it all settled in. So, at the end, after 4 weeks of intense work, and the occasional downpour, our project was complete. The result? A terraced, resort-like garden perched high on the mountain overlooking the Gulf of Thailand. The transformation is absolutely incredible, and we couldn't be happier with the way it all turned out. So, if you've got a challenging landscape, particularly one that has a lot of rocks or a steep slope, don't let it hold you back. Anything is possible with the right design and planting. And if you enjoyed this project, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave us a comment. We'd love to hear your thoughts. And see you in the next video.